Okay, so I'm here in the middle of Reynoldstown. I'm about to introduce to you a 4-bedroom, 3-bath townhome that's really, honestly, sort of quintessential living in town, just for the fact that you can walk everywhere. Also, you split half the expenses because it's a duplex. The owner of this home lives in the back half of this property, yet this is sort of the benefit here. You get the front half of this property, the front porch, the front yard, but you still have off-street parking in the rear and enough covered space for one, and then a full garage for another with an office on that level. So this was fully customized by Abode Architects. And let me walk you through why I think this home is so special, especially at this price point, under $1 million, to get nearly 2,900 square feet. Let's take a look. Okay, let me take you on the front of this home. I feel like it's thoughtfully laid out. Aside from, this big open floor plan here on the main floor, there's still a bedroom tucked away, as well as a full bath on the front of this house. The owner of this home rented this home out, historically long-term rental, for $5,500 a month. Market's changed a little bit. That's why he's selling. However, so we have it staged right now. I think it's in really good shape for what, a tenant or a rental property here. Lots of light. You'll see these, those narrow windows. It's a bit modern, nod to the farmhouse style. You can also see that architects thoughtfully designed this home with the lead, or, steel, I guess now, stained glass here. And I'll show you some of the cornices, or not cornices, but the maybe the work on the outside to show you the steel work that this architect suggested. Now, one of the details I love about this home, it just showed that the thoughtful detail, and it wasn't just a mass-produced home. The detail up here of the, I guess it's not really fascia, but the overhang and the eaves of the home. There's some nice detail work in there, as well as the rafter tips on these porches. It's not just, anyway, they finished it off. And I really also like the material change between the stucco and the concrete board here. And now below, you can also see this covered parking space. There's a full garage, well, one-car garage, but this covered space here could also be just more outdoor area. Now, this is all accessed from a rear alley, very, in line with the rest of the neighborhood. The neighborhood was an established turn of the century, so a lot of alleys still service the back of these homes. Let me walk you through the kitchen. It really handles the rest, or the modern feel of this home is really carried throughout here. Not only the style of the cabinetry and the pulls, I love the open shelving, marble backsplash, the way it goes up to the ceiling here, and just the continuity with the way it connects to all the steel appliances too. And also these countertops are incredibly durable. Not like a natural stone, they can be repaired, they're not heat sensitive, stains can be removed. This is probably, if you know what I'm talking about with natural stone, you'll recognize the beauty of having a man-made material here in the kitchen. Now back over to my right is the guest bed and bath on this floor, and this bathroom is also pretty unique. Again, plenty of light in this home. It's a bit dreary outside, but this bathroom, there's a lot going on in this little bathroom. I just want to point out the efficiency of that space. And now I'll take you upstairs and show you the 2 guest bedrooms up. Okay, just right off the hook, I was wrong on that. There's 2 guest bedrooms and the primary. I'll show you those first. Large open space. It actually has windows on both sides, which is really nice. It's not a narrow home, but it does step in for the porch that's just to the right of this. There's sensor light switches throughout. It's really nice. They'll turn those off for you once you're finished. I also like the marble vanity in here with the freestanding tub, also a separate shower. Colors in this house are nice and soft. The palette really goes well with, the natural stones that are up in the primary here. I also like it for the fact that the primary is on the back of the house. So I'll let you see the 2 guest bedrooms that share a bath, and laundry is in the hall. Okay, let me show you that garage and the office downstairs. Okay, now perfect spot for a bedroom if you needed it, but I think it's really more of an office or a just catch-all space. If you're also, have a growing family or just need 2 office spaces. So you have, just a recap here, 3 bedrooms on the top floor, a bedroom on the middle, primary floor, main floor, and then you've got this on the lower level. It would be a perfect office, studio space, whatever, or even a den because that space is so open upstairs. Here's the 1-car garage. Again, this it looks like it could easily be a fallout shelter with as much concrete that they used for the foundation in this room. And back over here, which I love the use of this space. Had a heavy storm the other night, so a little erosion there, but the additional space here for your car, I think it'd be an awesome little patio space if you didn't want to be so exposed in the front. However, from this location, there's access to the alley. There's also the BeltLine. The BeltLine will take you to Piedmont Park, all the activities in Midtown. It's really one of the best locations in Reynoldstown for the fact that it's quiet, yet it's right near the East Side Trail. Sort of like an Intown oasis here. Really lush gardens. And again, just for the fact that you have the front part of this duplex, yet the taxes, maintenance of the property is split with your neighbor, which is, I think, a key when starting out here. So 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3 different levels, 2 covered parking spots. One of those is a secured garage right in the middle of the activity of Reynoldstown and near the east side of the BeltLine. I think this is a really amazing value here for in-town living. Let's go shopping.